Hey there YouTube, it's Bobi aka Paginator. It's been a while, I know. As you may have seen in the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a travel wrap-up and an Owlcrate unboxing. I have been traveling for the past week or so, but now I'm back in my home and my Owlcrate just arrived today, so here we go. A little over a week ago, I traveled to Utah, and I was kind of doing 3 different trips in one. My first night I was staying in a hotel in a town called Layton, and the next morning I had a wedding of one of my former students. So in the evening I went shopping, and I went into this store that had all of their Pop Funkos on sale and lots of other fun things on sale. So I ended up picking up a few fun things to display on my shelves. Not that I need more, but you know, when you see them on sale and you're like, okay, I can do that. So the first thing I have is Nearly Headless Nick, who is the Gryffindor house ghost in Harry Potter. And he is nearly headless because his head was almost cleanly sliced off, so his head bobbles a little bit. And he is translucenty blue because he is a ghost. And I also picked up the other house ghost pop figure that is available, which is the Bloody Baron, who is the Slytherin house ghost. Helena Ravenclaw and the Fat Friar are not available yet, but hopefully will be out soon, and then I can have the house collection of ghosts. The third and final item that I picked up in that store is a TARDIS, and it spins like this, and then if I turn the power on, it will make noise, so get ready. Yeah. So that's fun. I don't know that I'll like keep it on to make the noise. I think it'll just be a shelf stander and be fun. And I've got a whole bunch of Doctor Who episodes on my DVR waiting for me to watch, so maybe I'll keep it in my living room while I'm watching and have my own TARDIS to fly along with. So as I mentioned, I had a wedding of one of my former students, and that was last Friday morning. So I went to that wedding, and then I drove up to Bear Lake, where my family was, and joined them for a family reunion, and then spent another day at my parents' house, after which my sister and I flew out to San Diego for 3 days. And my dad flies a lot for his work, and so he said, if you two want to go on a sister's trip, I will get your tickets, because he can get them for like $11 or something. And we took him up on the offer, and so we were in San Diego for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It was so much fun. So Wednesday, our last day there, was when Comic-Con was starting up, so that got really crowded, and yeah, why did we go the week of Comic-Con? I don't know. But I'll come back to that thought in a minute. As I tell you about our San Diego adventure, I forgot my vlogging camera. I left it here at home. So I had just my nice still camera, and so I took lots of pictures on that. So through this little recap, I might insert a few still pictures in here just to give you some visuals of what I'm describing. So on Monday we went and explored Seaport Village, which is this little touristy village with shops and restaurants right on the shoreline. And you can see the USS Midway from there. And we didn't ever get over to the Midway. We were told you need like 3 or 4 hours to tour it, and we just couldn't fit it into our schedule. But it is a massive and amazing military ship, and it's so cool to just see it. We did a little bit of exploring there in Seaport Village, and then we went to find our Airbnb. And when we got there, it was grossly misrepresented by the pictures on the Airbnb website, and it was really scary, and we quickly canceled that. The people that owned it said, if you think this isn't good enough, we'll give you a refund and you can try to find someplace better. Well, it took us about 5 minutes to find someplace better within the same price range, and we went to a motel, and yeah. So that was a whole adventure, after which we headed down to Mission Beach, and we ate dinner at a restaurant that was right on the beach. Like, we were sitting there, and there was a little sidewalk, and then there was the beach, and the Pacific Ocean was there, and it was gorgeous. I took a really cool picture of the sunset, so I might insert that here for you to see. We, of course, went and stood in the ocean. The tide was pretty strong, and they said there was rip tides, so we just went far enough to, like, get the water up to our knees maybe, and then came back in. But it was fun, and yeah, it was nice to just stand there in the water for a little bit. And the ocean is beautiful, although it doesn't smell great. You get the seaweed smells and yeah. Anyway, the next day we had booked a trolley tour which goes around San Diego to 10 different stops, and you can hop on and hop off as much as you want to. So we visited a lot of different places, and our favorites were Coronado Island. There is this massive hotel there called the Hotel del Coronado, and we went and explored the hotel for a little while. Coronado, and we went and explored the hotel for a little while. And went on the beach again and took lots of pictures and did a little bit of shopping. I picked up a book there, and I don't have it here handy for me to grab. Shoot. Hang on a second. Alright, so even though I am on a book buying ban for the months of July and August, I let myself get this one. It is called Novel Destinations, a travel guide to literary landmarks from Jane Austen's Bath to Ernest Hemingway's Key West. It was in the Hotel del Coronado there, and my sister really talked me into it. She's like, this book is you need to get it, buy it. And I kept saying, but I'm on a buying ban. And she goes, how many times are you going to be in the Hotel del Coronado? Just buy the dang book. And I'm sure I could find it on Amazon or elsewhere, but I got it. So, there we go. I'm excited to read this and see fun different travel destinations that I could go to and see that have some literary link. I also want to let you know that even though Comic-Con wasn't started yet, we stopped by the convention center where they were setting things up, and my sister said, let's just take your picture under the banner. So if I'm very brave, I will insert a picture of myself here standing under the banner. The reason why I say I have to be brave is because this is a full body shot of me, and I don't usually show my whole body on my YouTube videos. Okay, screw it, we'll just put the picture in. So here's a picture of me standing under the Comic-Con sign. Alright, another favorite place of ours on the tour was Old Town San Diego. And it is a historical state park, and they have lots of shops and things. Some are more touristy, some are more like museums. So, for example, the Old Time Quilt Shop, they just have quilts that were made back in the 1800s, as well as demonstrations of how people would sew during that time and different quilting patterns and things. And in any of the historic buildings in Old Town, the people who work there are dressed in period costumes, so that was really fun. We were able to do some shopping for souvenirs for my nephews there. My sister has 3 boys, and just we went to this park called Fiesta de Reyes, which is highly concentrated on Mexican culture, and we had some delicious dinner there. I had some tilapia and shrimp, which was gorgeous, and we bought some Mexican vanilla. If you don't know, vanilla from Mexico is way better than just the vanilla you get at the store. And then after that, we went on another tour, which was called Ghosts and Graveyards. We went to a place called the Wakely House, which is supposedly one of the most haunted houses in America. And there were so many people in the building that probably all the spirits were like, we're not going to come out and play. So we didn't catch any ghostly activity. We also went to a cemetery from the 1800s. We did see someone lit a cigarette, and apparently modern day cigarettes have this chemical that it stops when you're not puffing on it, but the cigarette kept going, and supposedly it was the spirit of this German soldier who really loved to smoke, and he's there puffing on the cigarette. I don't know if I believe in that, but it was fun. The stories they told on this Ghosts and Graveyards tour were fascinating, and I won't get into all of that, but it was so much fun to learn. And then lastly, we went to a place called Pioneer Park, which used to be a cemetery and got turned into a park, which is a little bit creepy. There are lots of stories I could tell with that. If you want to hear more about that, I might do a dedicated video about the Ghosts and Graveyards tour if people are interested. So just comment in the space below if you want to know that. And then our last day, we went and visited the LDS Temple in San Diego, and then we went to Lighthouse, the Juan Cabrillo Monument, which was so far out into the bay that our phones told us we were in Mexico. So technically, we did international travel on this trip. And then we went to La Jolla Cove, where there's a little beach where people can swim, and there are like seals right there. So you have to, of course, keep a safe distance from the seals, but it was just a really beautiful place, and we took lots of pictures there as well. Just hung out on the beach. Made a quick trip back to Seaport Village to get some souvenirs, or more souvenirs for my nephews, and then headed to the airport. So yeah, it's been a busy week, and now it's Saturday. I'm back at my house, and I have an Owlcrate to unbox. So enough jibber-jabbering about travel. Let's get to the unboxing, shall we? Okay, I have been really careful about staying off of anything that might spoil myself for this box, because I know some people have already gotten there, so I haven't watched any unboxings or looked at Instagram hardly at all. It's just trying not to get spoiled. So here we go. I don't want to drop anything. Okay. All right, here's our card. The theme is tournaments and trials, and this is annual bee race. That's cute. What fairies riding bees? Is that like a Tinkerbell thing? I'm probably missing something there. All right, set that down because there's spoilers on the back, and we'll just dig right in, shall we? First thing I see is a little pouch. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out of the plastic so we can all see it better. What are you? Oh, it says, may the odds be ever in your favor. And then on this side there are arrows. It's just a small pouch, but it is lined nicely. It would be useful for jewelry or pills or something when you travel, or you just want to have it in your purse for stuff. Pouches are always handy. Pouches and tote bags. Never say no. All right. I think this is going to be our mug from the lady who does Harry Potter mugs. And this says, try your luck at the Wizarding Tournament. Start the day by sipping your favorite beverage in your mug to help you prepare for the challenging tasks ahead. Which house will come up on top? Kara Kozik is the artist, and I've got 2 Harry Potter mugs from her in the past, both from Owlcrate, and they are gorgeous, and she does such amazing artwork. So let's get this out. It is wrapped in bubble wrap, so I'm going to pull off the bubble wrap as well. Aha! Okay, so this is all themed to the Triwizard Tournament. You have Harry fighting the Hungarian Horntail, and there's a crowd of people cheering him on. We can see the castle in the background. We've got the lake and the maze. Very nice. The only thing we're missing is the bathtub where he holds his egg underneath, and Myrtle comes in as all creepy and trying to freak him out. Oh, I missed one thing at the end. We have the graveyard and the cup that is actually a portkey, where Harry encounters Voldemort, and stinking Peter Pettigrew helps bring Voldemort back to life or whatever. Peter Pettigrew is disgusting. I was thinking the other day about who do I hate most in Harry Potter. I think it's Dolores Umbridge, then Peter Pettigrew, and then Voldemort. Voldemort might be kind of sad to know that he's not my most hated. But those other 2 are just worse. Alright. Fish through the crinkle crab wiggly worms here, and we've got an Owlcrate pouch. Oh! There are puzzle pieces inside. Okay, I have no idea what the picture of the puzzle is supposed to be. Let's see if we can get some information from the card. 300-piece jigsaw puzzle. Holly Dunn Design illustrated the puzzle, and she hid many fun little details from the night circus throughout the imagery. Use the accompanying print to help you on your quest to complete it. So there's going to be a print to help us do the puzzle. That's really fun. I like to do puzzles a lot, and even though this is a small one, it'll be fun to do. I don't have any bookish puzzles, I don't think. Cool. So far, I'm very pleased with this box. Let's see what else we've got. We have a lanyard. Bravery hides in amazing places. And it's got some little succulent plants. When we were in California, we saw so many different kinds of succulents and really all kinds of plants. I could have used up a whole memory card on my camera taking pictures of different plants and trees, and oh, it was so cool. Where I live, we don't grow that kind of stuff here. We grow pine trees and weeds. Alright, we have a card game here, a deck of cards. It says the Essentak, Nicole Dill, Marianne Martin, Gina Hilton, Diana Dworak, inspired by A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. Ooh. So I'm wondering if these, because these have got to be the artist that designed the cards. Let's see if I can get into them a little bit. Pardon me for a moment. Okay, so I've got the plastic off of the package, and just opening the case, you can see there's like red foiling on the outside of the cards, which is very cool. So I won't go through the whole entire deck, I guess, or maybe I should. I'll just check and see if they're the same. So here's the Joker of, or Jack of Spades. We have the Queen of Spades and the King of Spades. And moving on to the diamonds, here we have the Jack, the Queen, and the King. Alright, then we have the clubs. Jack, Queen, King, and the hearts. I'm trying not to drop these cards, so pardon my fumbling. Here is the Jack of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, and the King of Hearts. So I'm assuming that the artist names on the back, yeah, they line up with the different houses. So Nicole Dill did the hearts, Marianne Martin the diamonds, Gina Hilton the spades, and Diana Dworak did the clubs. All inspired by A Gathering Shadows by V.E. Schwab. That's really fun. Now, have I read A Gathering of Shadows? No. Is it sitting on my TBR shelf? Yes. Perhaps this will motivate me to read it so that I have a better understanding of these characters. Okay. Up next we've got this Print People See What They Wish to See. Oh, Erin Morgenstern, The Night Circus. So this is the puzzle. This is what the puzzle is going to be. That'll be interesting. Cool. And we have another card here that says, Grandmother said I will be a powerful witch doctor one day, but I cannot wait that long. And we have this girl on a throne of sorts, and it says Kingdom of Souls by Rita Barron. Interesting. Now, I don't know if that's going to be our book in the box, or if this is just a promotional card. Oh, it says it's on sale September 3rd, so I'm guessing this is just a promotional piece here. Are we down to the book? I think we are. Okay. Don't knock things over. What did I just do? I knocked over the box that the mug was in. Ooh! Okay, here we go. We have got Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. Tamora Pierce says, an amazing creation. Alright, so let's get this sucker out of the plastic. We'll take a look at the Dear Reader letter and see what else comes with this fun book. Okay, so we've got a card here that's like cut out to be the shape of like a sun. And it matches the cover, and it says on the back, I'm tired of being told I'm not worthy. Awesome. Okay, so I have the Dear Reader letter, which also has the cover on the back side of it. I am going to hold up the book and read the letter to you. It says, Dear Owlcrate Reader, Spin the Dawn is a very dear book to me. It draws on several stories my father told me when I was growing up. The Chinese folktale, The Cowherd and the Weaver, Charles Perrault's Donkey Skin, and the Norwegian fairy tale East of the Sun. These three enchanting stories feature intrepid young women, perilous journeys, and star-crossed love, themes that are woven throughout Spin the Dawn. If you have not had the chance to come across them, please seek them out. Maya Tamarin, the main character of Spin the Dawn, was loosely inspired by my grandmother, who was a seamstress for many years after she immigrated to the United States. She used to hold me on her lap while she worked at the sewing machine, her fingers moving so fast I'd watch in awe. Maya, too, is an experienced seamstress, but in a rather different world, one rich with myth, intrigue, and magic. Her journey takes her to the far reaches of the kingdom on a quest to make these legendary dresses of the sun, moon, and stars. I hope Maya's tale enchants and captivates you. Please enjoy Spin the Dawn. Elizabeth Lim. Cool. When I do these unboxings, if there's a Dear Reader letter, I tend to read that instead of reading the dust jacket to you, because I know some people don't like hearing what's on the dust jacket, and sometimes the dust jacket blurbs have spoilers, which is dumb. But we will take a look at what the book looks like underneath the dust jacket. It is blue and foily letters. And we will look for a signature page, which Owlcrate usually always has. Where are you? Aha. There it is. Looks like she signed in blue Sharpie. Excellent. Blue to match her book. Alright. So now we need to consult the Owlcrate newsletter to see how their cover is different from the original cover. Okay, so it looks like the Owlcrate cover is more blue tones and the regular is purple. So I don't know if my camera's picking up the color difference very well here. The regular one is more purpley and the Owlcrate is more blue. Cool, I like that just subtle difference. Very nice. Lastly, we have the card that tells us what our theme for next month is, which I am very excited about. Storms and Seas. Oh yes. I am here for it. I love books set at sea. I like pirate stories, mermaid stories, all kinds of things. So very, very excited. And it says every August box will include an exclusive item from Riddle's Tea Shop. Ooh, I like Riddle's Tea Shop. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker and I only drink herbal teas, but I still, even if it's something that I can't drink, I like to smell it, and sometimes I'll put them in little potion bottles for my potion shelf. So it'll be great. All right. Well, I feel like we're good to go here for this video. I've got a new book to read. I've chatted about my vacation. Very pleased with this Owlcrate box. They have done a great job once again. And there we go. You can tell I'm out of practice filming videos. So I will sign off now. Have a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.